You said move this?
No, you don't have to. You actually in the car, but don't keep it parked right here because it's a ticket.
Okay.
Then I listen to Rob talk, high frequency God talk, paint pictures with these flows like on Bob Ross.
What up, y'all? First of all, I want to thank everybody that is new to the channel, everyone who's recently subscribed, everyone who subscribed a long time ago as well. But I appreciate all the comments, all of the love everybody's been showing, all the support. I just hope that I can be a light, a beacon of light that can help somebody in some way. So today, so one of my friends recently had his channel shut down. He had his channel shut down. I don't want to speak too much on the channel and why it was shut down or why I think it was shut down, why he said it was shut down. But I know he did have a lot of yay commentary on there. So
I plead the fifth.
Sure. But I just want to help people out. So in my last therapy sessions episode with the brother Rashidi, we spoke a lot about strategy, right? Because, you know, a lot of people say that we're at war, some type of war, spiritual war, whatever type of war you want to attribute it to, they say we're at war. But when you're at war, strategy should be at the forefront of everything. You should not be in a war engaging from an emotional standpoint. That goes for anything, even like in a boxing match. You don't engage in a boxing match being emotional. You're gonna lose. It's all about strategy.
I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community.
So let's take a moment and dispel all the confusion and do a little bit of research / homework. So y'all know I like to Google. Google is your best friend. All right, so ADL. All right, let's read a little bit of this. Just focus on a couple of key things here. We're not gonna read the whole entire thing, but the ADL continues to fight all forms of anti-Semitism and bias, using innovation and partnerships to drive impact. A global leader in combating anti-Semitism, countering extremism, and battling bigotry. So those are key words that they like to focus on, which, you know, when we have those questions as to why they are loading up and firing at Kyrie the way that they are, those are most likely the reasons why. Is because, you know, you have to understand the language, right? It's just like the law. You got to understand the language. Now, looking at some of the ADL leadership and staff members, you have Ben Saxon and Jonathan Greenblatt. Jonathan Greenblatt is one of the most notable members. No disrespect, but I'm gonna scroll through here really quick, just to, you know, get a glimpse of some of the other people that are in ADL. But yeah, back to Jonathan Greenblatt.
Pull out of Nick Cannon.
So people said that about that that's what was happening.
Still to this day, us talking is, oh, the Jewish people got him. Everything where we're trying to actually have reconciliation and truth goes out the window to the person who thinks like, oh, he's just buck broken. He's just a sellout.
How does one heal and how does one dialogue? Like, clearly that's not what happened.
Right.
And how do you get past that? Because if you spread falsehoods about another people and you get called out on that, how can there be accountability when people are saying, oh, no, he can't because he's just being buck broken? I think ignorance, it can be an explanation, but it is not an excuse for anti-Semitism or any form of intolerance. We have a kind of capability to try to call things out, but to mistake that for some conspiratorial power
I plead the fifth.
is totally wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. Some mistakes are more consequential than others, and sometimes our fame and our profile magnifies our mistakes.
But one thing I can say about Jonathan Greenblatt is I applaud his attempt at bridging the gap and coming to an understanding and things of that nature. I just think he has to do a little bit more work, as we all do.
Upstream frontier is engaging businesses, making sure they don't back anti-Semites just to chase a buck. And to illustrate this, let me tell you a story about the ADL, Kanye West, and Adidas. As we all watched in recent weeks, the world-famous Kanye West unleashed torrents of anti-Jewish hate, both online and offline, on social media and in interviews. And as that happened, ADL, we do what we do, we sprang into action. Our researchers tracked how Kanye was cheered by extremists, from the Nation of Islam to the Proud Boys to neo-Nazi leaders. And many brands like Balenciaga and Gap, MRC, creative artists, many others, said that Kanye's values weren't their own.
However we decide to address this entire situation moving forward, at this point, if they strip away your voice, they strip away your platforms, they're stripping away a lot of your power, I'm going to suggest you go ahead and... You have to do it from a strategic standpoint, meaning you have to educate yourselves on the proper rhetoric to use. Because if your platform gets taken away, your voice gets taken away, right?
How are you all, sir? Good afternoon. I got your sentence reduced to a month, buddy.
It's all about strategy.